friends, I'm back with a new video, and in this tutorial I'm going to show you how you can create a double door Christmas planner. A Christmas planner like you see here, and it opens up with two doors on the front, just like this. And then this is how the back looks like. On the inside there are two types of inserts. On the left side there are checklists, and on the right side there are notes. In this tutorial I'm going to show you how you can further customize them. If you want to create a different kind of design, you can do that as well and further customize the inserts and the covers. Then I'm also going to show you how you can assemble everything together to create a double door planner like you see here. So let's get started. Okay, let's first start with the insert. So I'm going to show you how you can create the internal inserts, and then as well as how you can export the cover pages. Now, let me quickly mention to you that this entire planner is in the A6 size, meaning this size right here is in the A6. The inserts are in the A6 half page size. First, let's go on to planifypro.com, and then you want to scroll all the way down here to the collection called London Winter Girl. And then you want to scroll all to the right side, and you should see this listing right here, which is called Checklist Notes DIY. And then it will load you the template. So let's click on open. This is how it looks like. So you see that this is one page. It's in the half page A6 size. I will now show you how you can further customize the inserts, so you don't have to recreate them from scratch, but if you want to change a few things, I'm going to show you how you can do that. So for example, right here, what you can do is you can go to pattern, and then here is where you can change the background. At the bottom right here below, you should see something called left, both, right. If both is selected and you select a new pattern like this, it will apply to both pages. If you just want to change the left side, click on left, and then you can select a new pattern. So for example, this one or this one. Then if you click on the right side, here you can also select a new pattern like this. Then besides the pattern, you can also change the widget. So right now there is one widget on each side. So for the left side, you can select a new widget. So under notes, you can also select something else. The to-do list widget is here under to-do, like this. You can change the amount of rows, increase or decrease the amount of rows. If you want to change the icon, you can go here to checkbox left, click this menu, and then down here, you can also change the color of the icon. Or you can also select a new type of icon like this. And then besides this, you can also play around with the header. So if you click here on header text, a menu will show up where you can click on show header. This will add you an additional gap right here, an additional spacing. And here you can type something new, for example, to do or anything else. To remove it, just click here on remove header like this. If you, for example, want to add an additional widget, you can click here on Edit Layout. So right here is a button called Edit Layout. You click on it, then you click on the widget, and then you can click here on the plus button to add a widget space into it. So if I click here on this plus button up here, it adds in a new space where I can click on the empty space and then click on Add to add a new widget. So you see right here, there are like two columns. We can just delete this column like this, click on this fraction, and then delete it. Okay, so now we're left with one column, and here we can insert anything else, any other kind of widget. Feel free to further customize and play around if you want to add additional widgets in it. Then I'm going to show you how we can edit the titles up here. Now these are stickers, meaning if you click here on them, you cannot edit them, so nothing will show up. For this specific planner, you will have to click here on stickers, and then you will be able to select them. And then here on the right side, down here below, this is where you can retype something new in it. To change the font, click on AA. And here is where you can reselect a new font. You can also change the font size as well as the font color right here. There are two different stickers, so one is here and then the other one is down here, so you would edit them individually. Let me quickly reload this template as it was before, and then I'm going to show you how you can export. First of all, you want to go to Save Export, and then you want to click here on this page, because this planner right here has 3 pages. We don't want to export them all, we just want to export this one right here. Export this page, and then you can click here on A4, so we can export both pages, left and right. And then we can click to hide cut lines if you don't want to show them. Because we have a pattern applied to the background, it's obvious where to cut, so we don't need to show the cut lines here. So let's click to hide them. And then we can click here on export, and it will export to a PDF file. Click on download PDF, and here it is. You want to click to save this one to your computer, so let's save it. Christmas planner, so let's save it here. And then you want to reopen this one in Adobe Acrobat Reader, which is the program we recommend you to print your inserts from. So let's reopen it. Here we are in Adobe Acrobat Reader, and then let's click on print. Okay, and then custom scale 100%. Then you want to print out the very first page. So page number 1, and then you want to print in total 100 to 120 pages. In total, you should end up with a stack like this. This stack is around 1 or 1.5 centimeters thick, and here I have printed out 120 pages, and the paper thickness is around 70 or 80 GSM. So it's thinner paper, and I've printed 120 times. However, you can print as many pages as you like, so feel free to adjust the number. For now, I will set it to 120, and then make sure it is set to 100% scale. Just print out the very first page, and then you can click here on print. And you want to print the inserts front and back. So for example here, I will print out 100 pages first, and then take the whole stack, flip it, reinsert it into the printer, and then print the back side. As you see here, I've printed it out front and back. If your printer can print automatically front and back, then you can just select to print on both sides, and then here to flip on the short edge like this. So have this setting selected if your printer is a duplex printer and can automatically print front and back. Then also to note is that you don't have to print front and back. If you want, you can also just print out the front page and leave the back page just blank. So feel free to only just print the front side if you wish. This is how to print out the inserts. Now let's quickly go back, and I'm going to show you how you can customize the cover page. This is the front cover. This is how it looks like. That's the front. And then here, if you click on page 3, that's the back cover right here. If you now go to sticker collection, and if you scroll down to London Winter Girl right here, you will see that we have taken the images from this collection. Let me zoom in right here. So these are all the images used for this project. You can take these images, or you can also import your own images if you have your own. If you, for example, want to change this background to a different one, such as this one right here, you can click on it. It will apply the image right here, and then you can make it bigger. Now, as mentioned, this is the half page A6 size, so it only applies it to the page. Now, an easier way would be to just go to the hub page, hub right here, reopen or click to create a new planner, click on create new, go to size menu, and here apply the A6 size. Okay. And then go to edit layout, click right here, remove the widgets like this, and then click on left to right. This will copy the empty layout on the left side to the right side like this. Click on this button here. Okay. Then you want to go to Sticker, London Winter Girl. Let's show 3 columns. Let me add this girl right here, like this, and then make it bigger, like this, and then center it like this. Now, for the front cover, you will need to print it out twice, 2 times. So once you have applied the picture you like to the left side, you can then click here left to right. This will apply the left side to the right side. Okay, now we have 2. So this would be your front cover. This is now completed. And then let's click on Add. This will add you a new page. And here we will do the back cover right here. This requires only 1 image. Maybe let's apply this one, and then you just need to make it bigger like this, and you're done. Here you only need to apply it on the left side, because this one we're just going to print out once. Now I'm going to show you how to export them. So let's first export this one. You want to click on this page, you want to click on A4, and then you want to click on Export PDF. Click on Download PDF. This is your front cover, so let's save this one. Front cover. Okay. Then let's export the back cover. So let's open the second page, this one right here. Same menu, click on Export, click to download PDF. And you also want to save this one to your computer. Then let me quickly go back to the original file in case you do want to just use this one as is. This is how you would export it. You would go to Save Export, and then you click on A4, export it like this, and then do the same with the back cover. Just click here on Export like this. So you would export it this way. So now that you have exported it, let me quickly show you how you can print it out. So open the front and back cover in Adobe Acrobat Reader. Then you want to click on Print. Then you want to print this one out at 125%. You want to print it out bigger than the cardstock itself, so there is enough space to wrap the image or the sticker paper around the chipboard cover. Okay, then also if you go to Printer, usually there is a setting to set the quality to high. So if you are printing out covers, I recommend you to print it at highest quality. So here set it to best, and then you want to print out the cover on white glossy sticker paper. So for the media you can select photo glossy paper, and you can use white glossy sticker paper or matte sticker paper. So whatever sticker paper you have at home, use that one. Then you can click here on Print. Then here again, make sure the custom scale is set 125%, and then you just want to print out this current page or page number 1, so this page right here. Then for the back cover, do the exact same thing, click on Print, set this one to 125%, and then you want to print out this current page right here, click on Print. That is all you need. So now that you have the inserts and the covers ready, I'm going to show you how you can assemble everything together into a finished planner like you see here. So next, let's get to the DIY part where I show you how you can assemble everything together into this project right here. First, prepare the chipboards. In total, you will need 3 pieces, and then you also want to take your printed front covers. So in total, you will have to print out the front cover twice. This cover here has to be printed out twice, and then the back cover has to be printed out once. Then take the cover design and you want to trim off the white edges, and you want to leave a 1 centimeter gap around the design. Then peel off the adhesive and place the chipboard down like this. Then you want to trim all the corners with a scissor, and then you want to fold in all the sides like you see here. Next, let's move on to the front cover. So take your front cover design, and then you want to place down both chipboards so they align perfectly in the middle. And then you want to take a pen and you want to mark exactly the middle where both chipboards touch each other like you see here. Then you want to fold exactly at the middle where you have marked it like this. You also want to repeat the step for the other side. So do this twice with both cover designs. Then next, you want to open it up and then peel off the adhesive on the back. Place the front cover chipboard onto the back of the cover design. So the edge of the chipboard is placed exactly in the middle where the folded line is. Then you also want to repeat this same step for the other side. And then you want to trim off the excess on the side, leave maybe a 1 centimeter gap there. And then you want to take scissors, trim off the corners, and then you want to fold in all the sides. Do the exact same thing with the second cover. And then for the inside of the cover, you want to take a white piece of sticker paper and then trim it so it perfectly fits into the inside of the front covers. And this is how it should look like. They should perfectly align like this. So you want to trim the inserts with a heavy-duty paper cutter. So take a binding machine, a cinch machine, or any binding machine you have, and then you want to hole punch them on the side where the gap or the margin is bigger. You also want to hole punch the covers. So hole punch the back cover on both sides. Then take the front cover and hole punch it on one side, and then take the other front cover and hole punch it on the other side, just like this. Then next, take some wires. I have here 2 centimeter wires or 20 millimeter. The size of the wires depends on how thick or how many pages you have in total. But in my case right here, I have around 120 pages. The 20 millimeter wires fit perfectly like you see here. So take the wires and you want to first insert the back cover, then the inserts, then the front cover. Then you want to cinch it together. Repeat the same step on the other side. Insert the wires, the inserts, and the front cover, and then cinch it again. And your Christmas planner is completed. And this is how you can create a Christmas planner with double doors or with 2 doors that open like this. I hope this tutorial was helpful. Of course, you can also sell this project online if you have the commercial license on Planify Pro. If you have any questions, feel free to always message me on Instagram or Facebook, and I will try to respond to your questions as quickly as I can. Bye!